Fuck. Oh man. Just not my day anymore. Ah. Give things some time to re. This is the only shitty thing with streaming on YouTube. I'm discovering the only truly shitty one is that it's awkward. Trying to zoom. Thanks, Victo! Honestly, I will not lie. In the process of dealing with this hiccup, I almost for a full minute was like, wow, I miss Twitch. I want to go back to Twitch. My power flickered for a second, and of course, because everything actually properly turned off before turning back on, the internet went out. Fuck. And the whole process of trying to handle YouTube perishing over this, because at the very least, Twitch just it comes back. It'll just come straight back. It just comes straight back on. It's fine. But because YouTube can be a little weird, since I like to do the upcoming stream stuff, it makes it a little more awkward. Adds a few more extra 20 steps. Oh, fuck. Consideration very real right now. The considerations are very real. Let me go back to window just to make sure. I won't lie. This is probably one of the biggest times that has ever made me crave actually streaming on Twitch again. Like, I miss the points and the stuff, and for whatever reason, Twitch seems to be the place for people to congregate, pop in on streams. But this? Oh, man. My chibi is smiling, but on the inside, I'm dying. I still find it so fucking funny. Oh god, this place hurts my eyeballs. Right, let's see. I'm gonna talk to these kids, I guess. Fucked up. This is very fucked up.
Inquisitor, if you have a moment.
Fine.
What is it? Could prove useful, sir.
Yeah. Or potion. Get my bees back. We're gonna actually fight things. Alright. Ah! I also switched up my loadout of my ability. Oh. To try to fit more of the build that I want to try to go for this time instead of the aginess. I'm in the water. Oh boy. Oh boy. 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Okay. Okay. No more distractions. No more distractions. Go. I need some lazurite. Apparently for my my specialization, that's what it's called, I forgot. But I don't get from it. We take you.
More carts and dead bodies. That's not good.
Whoever this Frederick fellow is, he probably wants these supplies.
What happened here?
Nobody should be out here but Grey Wardens. Something's very wrong.
I still want to know what the hell is my software. Very strange.
A chantry symbol out here. Odd.
Like, it's definitely something with Inquisition. Up. I don't think it would be the... Oh. Whoopsie. I don't think... I have, like, 32 gigs of RAM. I'm fine. Unless maybe to properly... Oh my.
Shit! A high dragon!
Hi. I wonder if maybe I need to like fully restart Inquisition? It's like the hyperfixation now to figure out what the hell is going on. Because even outside of this issue, it's been fun. I need to go up this. I need to go in. Get this operation. So, hey.
We have to turn back.
Someone at Skyhold will have a solution.
Yeah.
We
have to go. Yeah. Guess we could try. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just to, well, it's a bit more of like a chill moment. Just to see if I, because it's so funny that like during like loading screens and stuff, it's like fine because you'd think it would be not the loading screens or you think loading screens would be worse. Let's see. All right, got all that. That's all that. That is all that. Click relaunch. In 84 years. Because it's like it acts like it's launching and it pops up like 5 different messages that it's launching. But it like semis, but also not. Very odd. I don't know if it's a byproduct of the mod or if it's the EA app. Again, again. Oh, there we go. So good. I feel like for me, it's like the first hour of my streams are just dedicated to fixing something. Although I think it's still gonna be a problem. I have a feeling. I already saw that little hiccup a second ago. Loaded. Oh, it's like a little bit of lag. It's a little better. Is something? Let's see if that. Ah! Fuck! What am I attacking? Oh god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mayhaps. Doing a little better. There is some lag. But the lag went away after I closed Chrome. Better? Try opening up task manager. See if something's like. Oh, eating off of addition. Up a lot. Discord chat for some eating up things. Great. Why are you eating up a lot of my GPU right now? Hello? Stuff I can understand. What if I just end that? Will I, like, die? Ah, I'm not allowed. Not though. Change time. Hey, what the fuck? It's fine now? Was it Discord? Guess it was Discord. What the fuck? Fighting. Was Discord eating up my PC? Strange. Who did that before? Very good. Maybe Discord was trying to do something in the background. At least it's all fixed now. Minimize. Or not. You? What? That's not working again! The fuck? I'm cursed. I am simply cursed today. I minimize it. Open it back up. This is so strange. I mean, we're probably gonna be going through a lot of
Glad you
cinematics
could make it.
days.
We've seen lights coming from the tower.
Back again.
Blood magic, I'd wager. You can smell it. Or see the corpses.
Is what it is.
You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
I'm sorry.
sacrifice.
F.
Good. Now bind it just as I showed you.
Effect didn't go over, guys. It never has for me. It's always been too low. It's
Inquisitor,
so funny.
What an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Eramond of Virantium, at your service.
I'm guessing you're not a warden.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up. Hands down.
Corypheus has enslaved them.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
Including Tevinter.
And since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared.
Oh.
I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up
Really?
with a plan.
That's where you're gonna put your butt?
Raise a demon
That's
army,
where you're gonna put your butt?
march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you? Well then, here you are. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They're now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
They'd ass. Why risk demons?
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
So I guess the plan or plot is that they're tricking them into thinking with binding the demons and such, like, oh yeah, we're totally going to go through the roads. Totally. Not actually gonna do it, but they're thinking that they're gonna do that.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual.
Made them? No. Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
That's it. I don't care.
Release the Wardens from the binding and surrender. I won't ask twice.
No, you won't. The Elder One showed me how to deal with you in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah!
I feel like this moment, honestly, could have benefited from like a quick time event, which is totally not Dragon Age, but like, it'd be really, it'd feel more cool, you know? Even if it is a quick time event, kind of participate, you know? Oh, they're all almost dead.
So, that went well.
You were right. Thanks to the ritual, the Warden mages are enslaved to Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Oh, of course. It's not real blood magic until someone gets sacrificed.
Eramond lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
Hawk, they made a mistake, but they thought it was necessary.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
I may know where the Wardens are. Eramond fled that way. There's an abandoned Warden fortress in that direction. Adamant.
I guess they didn't want to summon a demon army out in public.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Like, that line sounded like it was supposed to be really funny, but, like, it was said so chill. Time to let this land. Like, I think sometimes the voice direction isn't always that great. It definitely feels more like, ah, shit, kinda missed that. This place is so big. Alright, we need to go back to Skyhold. I'm gonna try to talk to Alistair, maybe a little bit. The quick time event thing. It's always nice. Yeah! I wonder if Veilguard is gonna have any quick time. I doubt it. It would be nice for, like, I feel like it shouldn't be the entire game, clearly. Kind of like with the, those games like Until Dawn and The Quarry and those, like, the entire game should not be quick time events. It's stuff like that, but
Has there been an exchange?
You're awful.
Not that. Gifts. Or perhaps betrothals.
Of a sort. Very romantic.
Ah, vicariously satisfying.
but like, have it spiced words. Just little hints a bit here. I think Alistair. Oh, the last time I went like on a massive hunt trying to figure out where Alistair is, and I know now. But I think since like Veilguard is going in a bit more of a actiony kind of direction, I feel like it could probably benefit in certain situations with a quick time event. And it doesn't even have to be like a severe, aggressive quick time event either. And like, you only have like a very limited. Telltale Games, that's also one that does a lot of quick time events. Or did, I guess. But it doesn't even have. It could be like very forgiving. Just a little bit.
I got her note.
So. Oh yeah.
She might be onto something. There's danger, of course. But there's always danger. Thank you for getting word. It's easier to put it out of your mind, to focus on the task at hand. But hearing from her again... Oh, Maker's breath. But I do miss that woman. Well, let's get on with it. Something you need?
Oh, forgot I did the whole thing. The warhead.
We'll talk later.
Ah! because I got a note from Warden Commander Luna. Just don't recall. It's this one. Okay. As we recall, we were Luna Kuz ages ago. To her worship, Inquisitor Ellen, I appreciate your warning regarding Corypheus. Fortunately, my own search has taken me out of the area where the supposed Magister is operating. And while I have encountered challenges of my own, they have not involved any weakness related to my Grey Warden abilities. As I have little useful information to offer, please accept the accompanying gifts instead. If, in my quest, I find anything that may be of use to you to fight against Corypheus, I will send it to you immediately. I have also included a note of personal nature for Warden Alistair. Please take care of him. Like me, he was instrumental in ending the last blight. I trust his compassion and his strength above any others, and I would not go through such effort to overcome our calling, only to lose him to your Inquisition. Yours, Warden Commander Kuzlin of Ferelden. Aww, she's so cute. And Alistair is also very baby girl.
I can't stand this.
Oh.
How many Grey Wardens died here, and for what? Edamond and the Wardens are definitely holed up at Adamant Fortress, by the way. Don't know if Hawk told you.
I don't even know where Hawk is.
How could the Wardens willingly sacrifice their own to summon demons?
I know it sounds nutty. Being a Warden makes us special. But it comes with a heavy price. You have to walk away from your old life and be prepared to do anything to stop the next blight. And we are the only ones who can. The only ones willing to make the decisions, the sacrifices. To do that, no, you wouldn't understand. Or, well, with that mark on your hand, maybe you would.
We'll talk later.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, I don't think there's anything else.
Need something else?
Nope.
We'll talk later.
Don't think. Next thing that we're going to be doing is the Wicked Eyes and Wicked Heart. I want to check on Cullen. And luckily, I have a mod installed to change the outfits that we do this quest.
First the Templars, now the Grey Wardens. Both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
So if I was possessed...
If I was possessed by a demon, would you...
Please don't ask me this.
I think I know the answer.
I don't think you do. It's not that simple, and I would rather not think of it.
Love that drama. Love that shit. Oh my god. It's like in D&D today, there was a whole situation. We learned the resolution of why this lady, like, killed a dude who belonged to the Dragon Cult. And then we found out from her that it was like a whole thing. They used to be lovers. But then she killed him to, like, free his soul from going to, like, Tiamat. And it was like, fuck! The character turned into a blubbering mess. And she actually, this one NPC that turns her into an absolute mess, where she just says, hi, because he's so beautiful and completely her type. She actually was coherent for the conversation, because after all of that, she was like, she just became super overprotective of the girl, because she had no will to live. She was, it was so sad. It got me sad. But she got so like overprotective. It's like, you are not coming anywhere near her. Fuck you. I don't trust anybody. She was able to like make coherent sentences. She was fighting back her lust. It was more important to her to defend poor baby girl. Oh, it was so good. I live for the drama. I live for the drama. As we all know. As we all know. That's it with you.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything?
I feel like a lot of people are going to make a little comment about the Grey Wardens. I think.
I don't know what you think you're doing.
Ooh.
I'm being clucked at by a hen, evidently.
Don't play the fool with me, young man.
If I wanted to play the fool...
I shouldn't have been able to hear that, but... Fuck. Why are you two fighting?
Oh,
What's going on here?
It seems the revered mother is concerned about my undue influence over you.
It is just concern. Your worship, you must know how this looks.
You might need to spell it out, my dear.
This
please.
man is of the
I'm just
winter. His presence at your side. The rumors alone.
Because he's Tevinter?
What's wrong with him being from Tevinter, specifically?
I'm fully aware that not everyone from the
Leo, what are you
Imperium
doing?
is the same.
Look like you're about
How
to
kind
fight
of
my
you to
monitor.
notice. Yet still you bow to the opinion of the masses.
The opinion of the masses is based on centuries of evidence. What would you have me tell them?
The truth?
The truth is I do not know you, and neither do they. Thus, these rumors will continue.
I mean... You're also probably not trying to get to know him?
Oh. I'd like to hear what these rumors are exactly.
I could not repeat them, your worship.
Repeat them? So you've shared them before.
See, I meant no disrespect, Inquisitor. Only to ask after this man's intentions. If you feel he is without ulterior motive, then I humbly beg forgiveness of you both.
Suck it, Giselle.
Well, that's something.
Happen often?
This sort of thing happens often, does it?
More than anyone tells you. No one knows their own reputation.
Until someone helpfully informs them.
There is that. She meant well, if that's of any concern. I should ask, do the rumors bother you?
Maxwell! Your tail!
I wish they wouldn't disparage you. They don't know you.
They know you
Exactly.
even less than they know me. Perhaps it's odd to say, but I think of you as a friend, Inquisitor. I have precious few friends. I didn't think to find one here. Don't speak. I detest confessions, and I'd like to get this over with. Allow me to say I'll stand beside you, against Corypheus, my countryman, or spurious rumor, so long as you'll have me.
Oh, baby. I say welcome! Hope you had a good day so far. Maxwell.
What's on your mind?
I guess
I
that's it.
should go.
Try not to kill anyone without me.
I think she's gonna have, like, a thought.
The warden you brought to Skyhold, his name is Alistair?
Yes. Didn't you meet him?
No, there's no point in that now. He seems a good man.
We are also having some technical difficulties today, Chai, with my PNG. For some reason, Inquisition has decided it really hates life today. My PC really hates life. I don't know. I think part of it is just it's like eating up my GPU for some reason. Never has before.
That's true. He does.
The fear that I
It's not
feel?
important. I'm simply musing on the clever tricks the Maker plays.
Or maybe the CP. I don't know. Something's eating something. Oh, wait. We carry on bravely. Next will. Oh, it's so hot.
I'll leave you to it.
My stuff. Solace! Oh, god damn it. Solace!
We must stop the Wardens from carrying out this insane plan, Inquisitor. To seek out these old gods deliberately in some bizarre attempt to preempt the Blight.
Don't forget the demons.
And calling the army of demons. That's my favorite part.
The demons are nothing. They're a tool.
A tool that gives Corypheus an army.
That's not the point. Even if they could succeed, the entire idea is wrong. The Blight is not something one smugly outsmarts. Forgive me. The entire idea is unnerving. Lethalan.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
The fear that I feel is that maybe my
Inquisitor.
Donut? Not donut. I wouldn't say it's dying necessarily. That wouldn't be the problem. Very
Yes?
strange. Oh, nothing? Okay. Talk to Liliana. Go talk to Josie. I forgot. I need to take another step in her plan.
Any news on the House of Repose, Inquisitor?
What's the next favor we need to get these Duparacats a lordship?
We need a judge of the royal court to procure documents acknowledging them as nobility again.
Okay, alright. Now we go check it. I think Varric is going to say anything, but all the others out, so. I stand corrected. Where's Varric? Not here. Varric? Where the fuck is Varric? Blackwall? Varric? Where'd you go, buddy? The fuck? Have anything to do with Cassandra?
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Keep banging your head against the problem. It'll go away eventually.
I'm predictable, I know. I suppose I'll never find them on my own. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Couldn't they be dead?
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker, you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
What?
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress.
Oh, there's Hawk.
They're looking at assault options now.
Varric.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
And that's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how.
That's sometimes.
I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report.
Can't talk to Varric then. Why'd you send me all the way back in here? Ah, gotta go all the way back. And there is a quest line that I paused for Cole for locating his two buddies, because apparently it can potentially bug out I guess some potential approval gains with his side quests.
What can I do for you?
Oh, no words? Okay.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
It's just what I heard.
You hear? I'm gonna go. Hello.
It wasn't from a flower. He wrote it in the snow.
Oh, right! Rosebud. See.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events. Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat.
And healers need something to treat infected wounds. Like spiderwebs.
The plums are already dead. They don't mind helping.
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up in the fireplaces?
They don't smell the same raw.
You needed that soldier to smell them so he could die thinking he'd gone home.
He did go home.
Oh.
Someone found a barrel full of misplaced daggers. Was that you?
They were safer there.
Okay, I don't have follow-up for that.
Let's talk about something else.
All right.
I don't think I have the one.
I hear you've been busy. Someone stole an entire cheese wheel.
Mice like cheese.
Do mice also like bowls of crushed mint?
That was for the cats.
So the cheese lures the mice, and the mice lure the cats, and then they smell the mint.
Mint makes the cats dance and play.
Okay, so I don't have that one yet either.
I'll talk to you later.
Probably.
Oh, okay. Talk to Cole. Or we trying to talk to you.
Of course, of course.
Okay, so it's just Blackwall left.
Oh, yeah.
Bard wasn't singing at all. See? Boston? This is why I don't like her. But I don't ever want to see her with my boy, a lad. Oh my. I could buy, like, weapons? That is insane. Buy materials, though. But Blackwall! Blackwall.
We need to head to Adamant Fortress as soon as possible. If there's a chance we can stop Corypheus from destroying the Wardens, we can't let it slip away.
What's an adamant?
What do you think will uncover an adamant?
Nothing good. Hearing the Warden's plan was bad enough. Now we'll see it firsthand. Best case, we find a nightmare. Worst, we'll find a nightmare, then die painfully.
Damn.
I still can't believe what they're doing. I thought I understood the order.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Just goes, then.
I don't need you, sister.
You're carrying a heavy burden for one
Yes.
so young.
I'll carry it back to Crestwood and kill those bandits. That's what Father would have wanted.
He'd want you to live a good life.
He's dead. You didn't know him.
Fuck. Alright, we going to go. I need to go to the war table. We are going to. Oh, excuse me. The French quest. And I think I finally am at a place of playing this game where
Inquisitor.
I don't feel as stressed out playing that game because, or no, not make game, mission. Since, ooh, I have to talk to Varric. Since it has like some timed-ish sections, portions. Finally understand them.
That got a little heated. Are you all right?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra?
Also, why are we having this conversation
I
now?
told
Did
the
I not?
Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
Did I not follow up? Also, why did I go cross-eyed?
I know, Varric. You never would have kept quiet otherwise.
I keep hoping none of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better. I'm sorry. Corypheus is back. Oh,
huh?
shit.
Have I not talked to him at all? I thought I have.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I've not been talking.
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry Tale.
I think I've tried talking to him at times, but it was just... I don't know anymore.
Honestly, I'd rather fight an ancient Darkspawn with a pet archdemon than deal with that hole in the sky. At least you can kill Darkspawn.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt.
Can't believe I've been neglecting my...
It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
Kind of.
How did you and Hawk even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Corypheus sent people after Hawk. He actually got control of an entire Carta clan. Made them drink darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carta to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawk's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
Well, you're being so weird.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right. Maker's breath, what have I let loose?
Brutally murdered is not really the same as unleashed upon the world, Varric.
In this case, it might be. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Alright, is there another cutscene that I've neglected?
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Special. Really?
Tell me the truth, Varric. Do you actually think I was sent by Andraste?
Shit. This is going to be awkward. I guess I do. Either you're guided by the hand of some higher power, or you have the worst luck.
I wouldn't have pegged you as an Andrastian.
It's a great story. It's got heroism, love, betrayal, and random musical numbers. What's not to like? I don't have a nug in this race. It could be bullshit, it could be true. I'll never know. But I like the idea that maybe you could save the world with a song.
Why are those my only options?
Look at all the shit that's happened to you. You were saved from the explosion that leveled a mountaintop and fell out of the Fade. You traveled through time, faced down one of the ancient magisters who started the Blights, had a mountain fall on you, and lived. One of those things would be impossible. All of them together? That's a miracle.
So, on the basis of my extraordinarily bad luck, you think I'm Andraste's herald?
If you know the story of Andraste, you know that bad luck is sort of her thing.
I don't know nothing about Andraste.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Let's
carry on.
Alright, so we talked to our trusty dwarf. We can go start. Oh, wait, let me. Yes. Profit. Fortunate. And I think what we can do is we can take a little bit of a break before we start the class. For Josie. I don't think we'll finish the whole quest. At least not like
My scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
Yeah. We have that done, so done and ready. And so take a break. Damn. Alright. So we are going to take a 15-minute break. And we will reconvene and begin the assault on the French. And we will destroy the French. We will destroy Orlais. Alright, we back. 15 minutes. Hi, hello, I have returned. And, I decided to kind of try to air out my PC a little bit. In the sense of letting out some of the hot air. See if maybe the hot air is what's partially responsible. Sometimes it can get a little overcooked with the heat, you know? You know? You know? I have everyone had a good break. Oh. I take you. And shall get on with the show of dismantling the French. And we'll see how long. We'll see when I click on Inquisition. If it'll... How my PNG gonna react. Ah. Yeah, there you go. It's already laggy. And can be like that sometimes, I guess. Alright, so we are going to begin dismantling the French
We have
government.
to reach the Empress before Corypheus. The only question is, how?
We know how. I have our way in. The real question is, where is our enemy hiding? At the urging of Grand Duchess Florian, the Empress is holding a ball.
I love that
Absolutely everyone will be there.
Fine during
During the
cutscenes, though. It's kind of funny.
Céline will be meeting for peace talks with the usurper Duke Gaspard and Ambassador Briala.
The assassin must be hiding within one of these factions.
What do we know about Duke Gaspard?
The man who would have been Emperor. He's Celine's cousin, and was first in line to inherit the throne when Emperor Florian died. Celine outmaneuvered him. She won over the Council of Heralds, who hold authority over title disputes. She became Empress, and he a general in the Imperial Army. He's well loved by the troops. He's also a Chevalier. Most of their number sided with him when he turned on the Empress.
Aren't the Chevaliers part of the army? Why would they follow the Duke?
Most Chevaliers are sworn to serve the crown, but that does not give them faith in the person wearing it. The Empress has tried to improve relations with Ferelden and Navarra. The Chevaliers see her as anti-military. They believe Gaspard could lead the Empire back to the glory of Draken's expansion years.
Because he's always talking with, like, his head slightly tilted, it kind of always looks like he's talking with a permanent smirk. It's kind of funny.
Tell me everything we know about the Empress.
Empress Céline is a renowned diplomat and reformer. She works tirelessly to secure peace for the Empire. Unfortunately, many Orlesians view peace as complacency. She has yet to name an heir, leaving the future of the Empire in doubt if anything happens to her. Especially when the next in line is her cousin Gaspard, who's made few friends on the Council of Heralds.
Celine is surrounded at all times by countless guards, courtiers, servants, and vassals. What better place for an assassin to hide than the Empress's own household?
How can Gaspard still be next in line while he wages war against his Empress?
The title Grand Duke indicates that he was a prince before the Empress took the throne.
Who is this Ambassador Briala?
An ambassador in name only. She has organized the elves of Halam Sharal into an underground army. The Empress invited her to the peace talks in a bid to gain the elves' alliance in the war. That would be scandal enough,
Part of his
without the
charm,
rumor
I guess.
that Briala is a jilted lover of Celine's. A personal grudge and a network of saboteurs at her command. Promising lead.
Wait, the elven leader is a jilted lover of the Empress.
It's not widely known. Just a rumor whispered among the palace servants a few years ago. If it's true and were to get out, the Empress and an elf. The scandal could destroy Celine's court. Even if a lie, Briala could use it to blackmail the Empress. She has some connection to the throne.
Do we need to go to the peace talks? The Empress must have personal guards. We could just warn her she's in danger.
We've made the attempt, but...
It seems that our messages never reached her. Someone intercepted them.
It's better that we don't leave this to chance. If Orlais falls to Corypheus, no land is safe.
Let's go with that. Alright, so the game plan. Game plan is we are going to let Celine die. Because all my homies hate Celine. After I learned that she burned down an entire elven alienage. And I think she killed at least Briala's mom. I think both of her parents. Can't remember the exact details. I know it's a whole thing covered in one of the Dragon Age books. I think it's called The Masked Empire. After I heard of that, Celine, death warrant has been signed. Permanent.
We shouldn't waste any time. Let's go to the Winter Palace.
She's lived long enough. And we are going to Varric, Cassandra, and Solis. Even though Blackwall is a really good warrior, a better warrior than Cassandra, to be honest, with how things have been panning out. But as I said before, in the beginning, we are going to be sticking with the 3 original homies for each. Even though I have been enjoying Blackwall a lot more than I normally do. Used to. It's called growth. I had character development.
The political situation in Halam Shiral hangs by a thread. The Empress fears our presence could sever it. The Grand Duke is only too happy to have us at the ball as his guests, so our invitation comes from him. Whether we act as his allies or upset the balance of power, he gains an opportunity, if not a clear advantage.
It is a great pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor Lavellen. Bringing the rebel mages into the ranks of your army was a brilliant move. Imagine what the Inquisition could accomplish with the full
Also,
support
apparently
of the
Gaspard is
rightful
like
Emperor.
70 years old. And I think Selene is 60? She's either in her 50s or 60s. I think 60s.
I can see many benefits to such an alliance.
Keep the image firmly in mind. We may see it materialize by the end of the evening.
Because I think I
I'm not a
originally
man
clocked
who
it at like
forgets his
50, 60.
friends, Inquisitor. You help me.
Selene in her 40s.
I'll
No.
help you.
They're all
My lady,
old.
Are you prepared to shock the court by walking into the Grand Ball with a hateful usurper? They will be telling stories of this into the next age.
I can't imagine that crowd has seen anything better than us in their entire lives.
You're a woman after my own heart, my lady. As a friend, perhaps there is a matter you could undertake this evening. This elven woman, Briala, I suspect that she intends to disrupt the negotiations. My people have found these ambassadors all over the fortifications. Sabotage seems the least of their crimes.
That sounds like something I should look into.
Be as discreet as possible. I detest the game, but if we do not play it well, our enemies will make us look like villains. We're keeping the court waiting, Inquisitor. Shall we?
Is that the Inquisitor?
An elf savage? Oh, Maker forbid!
This is Gaspard's idea of a joke.
Gonna kill. They disapprove of me being an elf, but not a mage.
You there! Rabbit!
Have you seen a ring anywhere?
Are you wait? Are you calling me a rabbit because of my ears?
Enchanted by the Fomari. I cannot go into the ball without it.
I think she tells you. I think she calls you rabbit regardless. I can't remember, but like.
That's a terrible predicament.
If the Comtesse finds out, make her have
That's
mercy.
like such.
Should you happen upon
Like a nice
it,
slur.
I beg you, let me know.
Like it's better than knife here, but damn. Go, ma'am.
What am I going to do if I cannot find my ring?
Is this the ring you were looking for?
You are a treasure. I cannot believe you found it.
I have
You have saved
no
me
idea.
a lifetime of mortification.
Have to collect all the
How can I
secrets
thank you
though.
enough?
Don't think there's any.
Gaspar never struck me as pious. You must think he gains military advantage with the Inquisition.
Anything? I had to go up this stairs.
Why are there so many elves here?
The Empress invited them. Be polite.
I'm gonna set all of the French on fire.
Does anyone have a report on the casualties in the dales?
Fine.
Do you mind? We don't wish to be disturbed.
Interesting.
Any word from the front lines?
My spies said the bodies were beyond counting.
Surely the Empress will put an end to the war tonight.
Pray, my friend. If the Maker does not hear us now, just pray.
Oh, I can eavesdrop again? That's just a bug. Put it in storage rack.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valoyo.
Valroyo.
Are all the Delancés here?
Maker, I hope not.
The Delancés! I remember. Oh, they're from Dragon Age 2! I remember them now. They were like. They were so fun. Oh, wait. Go. Store yes. I wish you could take back the statues after you've used them. Feels like such a waste that you can't. Alright, time to go inside. Let's go.
Inquisitor, a moment, if you please.
No.
I must warn you before you go inside. How you speak to the court is a matter of life and death.
Yeah.
It is no simple matter of etiquette and protocol. Every word, every gesture is measured and evaluated for weakness.
Don't they sound delightful? I'm shocked we haven't invited the court to dinner at Skyhold.
The game is like Wicked Grace played to the death. You must never reveal your cards. When you meet the Empress, the eyes of the entire court will be upon you. You are safer staring down Corypheus.
You're just full of joy and light this evening.
Everything will be fine. And Raste watch over us all.
I feel so. I will say, with bringing Varric along, he kind of gets lost. He kind of gets moved to a location where I just literally never have access to, and it's so funny. Like, he's here in the beginning,
It's a vestibule. It's a foyer.
but I don't know why he gets moved to a location I can never see again.
I just saw two dwarves from the Merchants Guild go inside. If anyone asks, I'm not here. No one asked you. Seriously, did you get a look at the steps? I think they're gilded. Seriously, did you get a look at the steps? I think they're gilded.
Hi, baby girl.
I need to have this jacket let out a little.
What the fuck?
It will take some time to get our men into the palace. I'll alert you when we're ready.
This dress uniform is preposterous. Formal armor would have been better.
Wait. Why does she have, like, special designs on her shoulders? The rest of us don't.
The sooner we go in, the sooner we can get this over with.
Weird.
I heard the Grand Duke invited the Inquisition.
How could the Empress afford to renovate the palace with a war going on?
I heard that it wasn't renovations at all. The palace was damaged by Gaspar's catapults.
He fired on the Winter Palace? That's monstrous.
I love all of the static models. This happened to me last time. So many of the models are just...
How long can Orzammar hold out with trade disrupted?
We have reserves of food supplies to last a few months, but the king wants trade resumed before panic starts.
Winter Palace has been so broken for me. It's so funny. And I genuinely don't know if it's a result of just odds or just...
Is there any progress?
Interesting.
If it's just a result of playing a 10-year-old game. But even then, like... I've played some older games and it's been mostly fine. Crazy.
Waste of time.
Hopefully Veilguard just
the Inquisitor?
runs better.
Good to know.
The guest wing is not open to the public at this time, Inquisitor.
I can hardly believe
Let me do a double check
I wish there was more news coming.
around. If there's any leaves dropping. Ooh.
Boring.
Ah, damn it. I like how it's like trying to whisper in French. Whispers Frenchly.
The Inquisition backing Gaspar.
Can Gaspar take the throne without the backing of the Council of Heralds?
One more time.
Well, that's useful.
There we go. I guess for some secrets, if it says it's boring, you have to kind of just run right back around.
And now presenting Grand Duke Gaspard de Chalon, and accompanying him, Lady Inquisitor Lavellen. Vanquisher of the rebel mages of Ferelden, crusher of the vile apostates of the Mage Underground.
This guy writes better fiction than I do.
Champion of the Blessed Andraste herself.
Did you see their faces?
Accompanying the Inquisitor, Seeker, Cassandra, Allegra, Portia, Calogera, Philomena.
Get on with it.
Pantagast, 14th cousin to the King of Navarra, 9 times
Navarra.
removed, hero of Orlais, right hand of the divine, renowned author, Tharic Tethras.
He's just an author.
Head of noble house Tethras, Desher of Kirkwall to the Dwarven Merchants Guild, the Lady Inquisitor's elven serving man, Solus, Sir Callan Stanton Rutherford of Honleaf, commander of the forces of the Inquisition, former Knight Commander of Kirkwall.
It's so fucking funny that he's
Lady
just
Liliana,
my elven servant, my
Nightingale
elven
of the Imperial
manservant.
Court, veteran of the 5th Blight, Seneschal of the
It's
Inquisition,
just so fucking funny.
and
It's even
left
funnier
hand of
for
the
romancing
divine.
him.
And Lady Josephine Charette Montillier of Antiva City, Ambassador of the Inquisition.
Following me?
Cousin, my dear sister.
Grand Duke, we are always honored when your presence graces our court.
Don't waste my time with pleasantries, Celine. We have business to conclude.
We will meet for the negotiations after we have seen to our other guests.
Inquisitor?
Lady Inquisitor, we welcome you to the Winter Palace. Allow us to present our cousin, the Grand Duchess of Leeds, without whom this gathering would never have been possible.
What an unexpected pleasure. I was not aware the Inquisition would be part of our festivities. We will certainly speak later, Inquisitor.
Oh, you're totally not suspicious at all.
Like a cool wind on
A random
summer's
fourth
day.
person we've never seen before and was never made mention until this very moment.
I am delighted to be here, Your Majesty.
We have heard much of your exploits, Inquisitor. They have made grand tales for long evenings. How do you find Halam Shiral?
I have no words to suffice. Halam Shiral has many beauties, and I couldn't do them justice.
Your modesty does you credit, and speaks well for the Inquisition. Feel free to enjoy the pleasures of the ballroom, Inquisitor. We look forward to watching you dance.
She teleported.
A word when you have a moment.
Tell me, Yvette, how are Mama and Papa? Are they in good health?
I heard the Inquisition was here.
Papa's perfectly happy in the studio. Mother is the same as always.
Meaning she's after you to do more work.
You always take her side.
I don't take her side. I happen to think, as she does, you might attend to more of the estate's duties. Also, do stop slouching.
If only I could stop slouching.
Josephine! Oh, Josephine! Is this her?
Inquisitor, please allow me to present to you my younger sister, Yvette Gabriella Montillier.
Delighted to meet you, Lady Montillier.
Inquisitor, I've heard so much about you, but not as much as I want.
I look taller than both of them.
But she never tells me anything. Is it true? Rebel mages in Redcliffe were performing blood rites and orgies before you stopped them.
Orgies?
Did you hear such nonsense?
Everyone in Antiva says so. Is it true?
Of course, every word, especially the parts where everyone was nude.
I knew it.
Enjoying the ball?
I see many of.
The dancing is so dull, Your Worship, but the Empress's gallery is magnificent.
Yvette.
Sorry, Josie.
Go on, Josephine.
Half Val Royal must be empty. So many of the Empire's finest are in attendance. They've noticed the Empress paying you special attention, but they don't quite know how to take advantage of it yet. This uncertainty won't last long, I'm afraid.
Which power should
I
the
love Josephine and her
Inquisition
sister.
throw its weight behind?
Celine has held the throne successfully for years. I see no profit in ousting her. Gaspard has run military campaigns, but never a kingdom. His transition would be let us say, chaotic.
Tell me about yourself, Lady Yvette. This is the first time I've encountered any of Josephine's family.
She would forget to mention the artists. I've been studying painting under Antiva's royal tutors. You should be proud, Josie. I'm going to be exhibiting my work next season in the city's biggest salon.
Have you actually sat down and finished the painting yet?
I must wait for my inspiration.
And I must wait for your tutor's bills.
This may be my only chance to hear about when Josephine was a girl.
Oh, yes. As she told you about when she was 10 and...
Yvette, stop.
Fine. What about when we were climbing the cliffs by the...
No.
She once told the Duke of...
Absolutely not.
She still plays with her doll collection when no one's looking.
Yvette, that's absurd. Absolutely preposterous.
So cute.
I'll see you later.
Another time.
Absolutely, darling.
Can you believe the Inquisition filled its ranks with apostates?
You just know that will end
Hi.
badly.
Apostate. Leader of the Inquisition. Hello. Okay, no one out here. I never realized until very recently that, like, they're all right here. I'm part of the peace talks now. So fucking funny. Actually, oh, that is terrifying. Being over here. Pretty. As much as I despise the French, I do appreciate the
Have you heard from your nephew?
Are you married?
Not since his regiment
architecture.
I had Celine
The-
was having the entire wing
Still
redecorated.
single then?
But the timing is atrocious.
Why would she do such a thing now?
So many. Subtitles cannot keep up. Hi, Colin.
Inquisitor, did you need something? The sooner we track down this infiltrator, the better.
Save me, then.
I don't suppose you'd save a dance for me.
No, thank you.
Oh.
No, I didn't mean to make his breath. I've answered that question so many times, I'm rejecting it automatically. I'm not one for dancing. The Templars never attended balls.
Aww. It's okay,
Do
baby
you have
girl.
any advice?
Orlesian social events don't fall within my area of expertise. There are a few here we can trust. Be careful.
Who do you think the Inquisition should support?
Gaspard's claim to the throne is fair. Orlais needs someone capable of responding to the crisis at hand. A military-minded leader seems the best option.
You've attracted a following. Who are all these people?
I don't know, but they won't leave me alone.
Don't enjoy the attention.
Not enjoying the attention, then?
Hardly. Anyway, yours is the only attention.
He was about to say that so loud. He was like, wait, fuck. Can't say that out loud. Fuck. That's so
Have you
cute.
noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not yet. It would be easier if people would stop talking to me. Other people. Not you.
We'll talk later.
I await your signal.
He's so baby girl. I love him. Okay, we talk to her at... Ugly. See, I think I've already gone through. Thank you.
I had hoped to tour the Royal Wing Gardens again.
We can only hope Celine prevails
Okay, can't
tonight.
open that.
Gaspard will ruin us all.
Are you happy to see me at
Are
all?
all the Delancey's here?
Maker, I hope not.
Alright, time to go here. Automatically talk to Tiana.
Good.
Hello.
I was hoping I would catch you. What did the Duke say?
He points the finger at Ambassador Briala.
The ambassador is up to something, but she can't be our focus.
The best place to strike at Celine is from her side. Empress Celine is fascinated by mysticism, foreseeing the future, speaking with the dead, that sort of rubbish. She has an occult advisor, an apostate who charmed the Empress and key members of the court as if by magic. I've had dealings with her in the past. She is ruthless and capable of anything.
How can Celine openly keep an apostate in the Imperial Court?
The Imperial Court has always had an official position for a mage. Before now, it was little better than court jester. Vivian was the first to turn that appointment into a source of real political power. When the circles rebelled, technically every mage became an apostate. The word lost much of its strength.
That sounds exactly like the person we're looking for.
She's worth investigating. Can't be sure of anything here. Both leads point toward the guest wing. It's a promising place to start. I'll coordinate with our spies to see if I can find anything better. I will be in the ballroom if you need me.
It's so fucking funny seeing all the static. Static PNG, not PNG, static models. It's... And then, like, see, like, Varric is... I don't know why it shows all of them. But, like... Varric is somehow over here, and, like, we have absolutely no access to him whatsoever. Very strange. Lot. Access to you. Solus is in there. Kind of sad. Ooh.
There must be something here.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Hi.
Leave us.
Snack, I won't lie.
The package is in the guest wing. Upper room.
The one off the garden. Statuette.
Hi Solus, I also installed a mod. Normally he wears a goofy ass hat, but I installed a mod to get rid of it. Oh, thank you. But like, unfortunately, as you can see in the outline, it still shows. That's never going away. But
I do adore the heady blend of power, intrigue, danger, and sex that permeates these events.
You seem more comfortable with a Grand Orlesian ball than I'd have expected.
I have seen countless such displays in my journeys in the Fade. The powerful have always been the same. Only the costumes change.
Have you seen anything useful?
No, sadly. I do not have the look of one of the elven servants, or I might well be invisible. I wonder how masked men live their lives without ever seeing that servants have an entire society of their own. If you want to find something useful, I would pay attention to what the servants do.
Have you encountered any trouble with the nobles?
The Orlesians do not quite know what to make of me. I have kept to myself, for fear of giving them some purchase to cling to. The food and drink are excellent, however, and the servants have been happy to refill my glass.
So you're getting smashed.
And well.
Got it. Proud of you. Good for you.
Gaspar is wasting his time. Nothing it.
Just gossip.
Hello.
Well, well, the Inquisitor. Here as a guest of my nephew, no less. I'm curious.
I didn't know the Grand Duke was your nephew.
He's my brother's eldest boy. Always a difficult child, Gaspard. Never listened, never
My
did what
brother's
he was
eldest boy.
He was raised a prince.
Are the
All his
Orlesians
life
just
we told
fucking
him he would be
immortal?
emperor.
I almost
It was
wonder
his destiny, his duty. What else should he do with his
with
life
like,
if not fight for his destiny?
did they not know some of their ages when they made this quest? For questline, storyline? Like, this dude has to be like at least in his 90s.
Florian hasn't spoken to me all evening. That's not like her.
Ooh. Wow, totally not suspicious.
What can you tell me about the Civil War?
If you are hoping for insight, you've come to the wrong man. It's war. It is brutal and terrible and sometimes necessary. There's nothing more to say.
Another time, my lord.
Yep. I don't like that sometimes
boring
that these stupid things
Band is still waiting for their refreshments.
don't always provide a scandal thing. Very silly.
Just gossip.
Philippe should have returned hours ago, dallying with some serving girl while I deal with Gaspard's vitriol.
Awfully selfish of this filly, running off to play and leaving you with all the work.
I've half a mind to inform the Dowager. That would teach him to shirk his duties to roll some elven maid. Tonight of all nights, leaving me to convey Gaspard's death threats to the council. Wonderful timing, Philippe. Thank you for listening to me rant. You are too kind, Inquisitor.
Easy approval, I guess. What the fuck?
Just gossip.
God damn it!
Quickly! We can't leave the Delancey.
Inquisitor Llewellyn, don't head into the servants' wing if you value your neck. Not one elf's gone in there tonight and come out again.
Our man was supposed to make a pickup in the garden hours ago. Bastard's likely dead by now.
No one's paying attention to the blood.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain?
Oh!
Well, well.
Well, that's right. I have to find...
What's this?
3. And then I have to return.
Did I see you talking to Duke Cyril on the phone?
I was merely being polite.
This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
They have to return to the main. I forget what the other... Ooh, fuck. What the other...
I'm not talking to you until we get home.
Fine by me.
Things I have to find are... Please be useful this time.
Good to know.
Fine. You
My
three girls
lady!
were in the main hall
lady
just a second
Inquisitor.
ago.
May we have a word? It is
Oh.
very important. The Empress has sent us with a message for you.
How can I be certain this message is from the Empress?
We three wear the masks of House Valmont.
They signify that we are public faces of the Empress.
They are also extremely fashionable.
Uh-huh.
I'm always honored to hear from Her Majesty.
Oh, she is the honored one, Inquisitor.
Empress Celine is eager to assist the Herald of Andraste in her holy endeavor.
She will pledge her full support to the Inquisition as soon as the usurper
They do.
Gaspard is defeated.
Human.
Let me guess. All she wants in return is for me to help her defeat the Duke.
Oh, this is not meant as a bargain by any means, Inquisitor.
The support of the Empress is not conditional. It will be yours once the negotiations are concluded.
The Empress is the most skilled diplomat in Thedas. Gaspar is hopelessly out of his depth.
But we have taken enough of your time.
Please, enjoy the masquerade, Inquisitor.
This is Orlais. Literally, every ball is a masquerade. Let's be real.
Interesting.
You must be mistaken.
No, I'm quite certain it was blood on the tiles.
If they're playing the game, they're not doing it very well. You don't leave evidence if you play to win.
With Gaspard and that elf woman here, the only one playing to win is Celine.
You only say that because you fancy the Empress's pet apostate. It sickens me to think of the chaos those Maleficarum are causing across the Empire.
Even you cannot deny that the Templars abandoned the faithful in their darkest hour. How can you condone that? They are the ones who should be brought to heel, if you ask me.
Absolute. I love the subtitles going away.
Need something?
Did I hear correctly? If you're interested in bringing the Templars to heel, you may have found an ally.
If that's true, I would welcome an alliance with the Inquisition. I will get in touch with your Lady Nightingale. I have assets that might benefit your cause.
Gentlemen.
We will be in touch, Inquisitor.
Alright, I need the
Where has that servant gone? Interesting. Is that her?
The only one to survive the Temple of Sacred Ashes, yes.
Thank you.
Where has that servant gone? Elves, always shirking their duties.
Why is she singing in French, but the subtitles are in English? It's a different, like I assume it's the singer for a French dub, if there is a French dub in the game. Oh my.
I had no idea.
This is so very cursed. My Inquisition playthroughs are becoming so cursed.
Gaspard is wasting his time.
Ooh.
Just gossip.
Do a loop around.
Does anyone really think the war will end tonight?
Oh.
The Empress says. Does anyone really think the war will end
Contact
tonight?
with the Dalish barely made it out
The
tonight.
Empress says.
God.
Boring.
How wonderful and fun. Wow, amazing. This place is so lucky that it's so beautiful.
I don't like that grin.
She is. She really is.
Waste of time.
God damn it! It doesn't make me want to loop back around when you do that. God damn it. Anything straight up every single little thing that was ever made in Inquisition as just essentially a time waster. The worst decision that
Good to know.
ever made to implement in this fucking game.
Gaspar is wasting his time.
Does anyone really think the war will end?
Shut up! I'd go up there. Ah! I guess I'll go up there.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valoyo.
Valro. I like dirty. Will. Main goal is to get into that room. One of these rooms. Yep. Here. Thank you. All right. Okay. This, if I recall correctly, I need they. Yes. Just for some loot. Nothing crazy. Stuff to sell. How did I regain a point of court approval? Hello. And there's a door that's like forever long. Unfortunately. I am... definitely open most of these doors. Okay.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
Gaspar is wasting
The
his
Duchess
time.
has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
Lady Nightingale makes me nervous.
I thought I had more than 3. Huh.
Is it true the Inquisitor was headed out of the faith by Andraste?
Alright, we need to figure out how to get any. I can't remember. Oh, I only need now. Thank you.
That's the bell. I should get back to the ballroom.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds. He should have
Oh, hi, Cassandra.
This ball is a waste of time, like all Orlesian foolishness. Let's find the Venatori collaborator and get out of here.
You don't seem to care much for the ball.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are
Why
a
are we
game.
so far away?
Yes, let us treat murder, corruption,
Oh,
and deceit
alright.
as delightful amusements. How
Time to get
wonderful.
to the
We are here to save
ballroom.
Empress Celine, and it galls me.
Are
Why does
fashionably
she
late.
merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs.
Yes,
in
yes,
this
yes, 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 yes,
crisis.
yes, 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 yes.
He would see that.
Gotta go in. We gotta go in. Go in.
Well, well. What have we here? The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith. Delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
It's a mystery.
We may never know. Courtly intrigues and all that.
Such intrigues obscure much, but not all. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
Good question.
I don't know. Do we?
You are being coy.
I'm being careful.
Not unwise, here of all places. Allow me to speak first, then. Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
You left Celine alone. Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough, for the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
What's your interest in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
Why did you kill the agent? He might have had useful information.
I would not have slain the man on sight had he not attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit act. I did not know from whence he came until after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
Briala's people are whispering about disappearances in the servants' quarters. This key may lead there.
The ambassador does have eyes and ears everywhere, does she not? Proceed with caution, Inquisitor. Enemies abound, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
What? Don't want to go into the ballroom. Sinky. See if any changes. Any whisper. No, I don't think I can talk to her. Hi, Liliana.
Look at Lady Cambion's slippers.
Yes, yes,
And
yes,
those
yes, yes, I know.
buckles.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
These are all useful questions, no?
I found this out.
Very interesting. It's a little more If you find more, let me know.
Yes, yes. Whoa, what the fuck? Why am I suddenly at 75?
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure to see you again. You look radiant.
I can talk to the Dowager now.
You are an interesting one. A Dalish in the Winter Palace. More genteel than the
You have to have like
Grand
60 approval.
That's put this
Talk
lot
to
in
her.
their place, hasn't it?
Would you care to dance, Lady Mantillon?
You, Inquisitor, are a delight. One does not often find foreigners so well versed in the game. But you have other dances to perform first. Perhaps you will save me a dance for later?
I'd like your opinion of this gathering, milady.
It's
The lady.
to fail, of course. Celine knows that. At least it should be amusing. We haven't had such a menagerie at court in living memory.
Have you noticed anything odd this evening?
Too few Imperial guards stand in attendance, my dear. A shame. They are so pleasantly decorative.
Good evening, milady.
No.
Mistress Nightingale, what a pleasure
Yes,
to see
yes.
you again.
Why would the Empress invite that
And we can talk to Briala, and I believe
Celine has something up her sleeve.
can talk to Selenia or Celine. Talk to Gaspard. We talk to them later. Not today.
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We are always delighted to speak with you, of course.
Her Imperial Majesty is unfortunately occupied at present.
Bye.
Good evening.
Until next time, Inquisitor.
I cannot.
Do take care.
Enjoy the masquerade.
Apparently, I could rotate the camera.
Duke
You
Gaspard
have
such beautiful hair, Commander.
The beauty.
Thank you.
I wonder if the Lady Inquisitor agrees.
Stop hitting on my man.
Maximilian's
He's mine. Guess it wants me to speak to Briella.
My dear Maximilian.
Mistress
I guess since we haven't really gotten a chance to speak
It
to
doesn't look like negotiations are
Hello.
Inquisitor Lavellum, how many of the guests have mistaken you for a kitchen
Why am I so
servant?
tall?
You've charmed some of the nobles. See
I
how long you can
honestly
keep that favor. What brings you to me?
never knew I could do this until now.
I had a question about you, Briala.
I'm an elf, Inquisitor. That should tell you everything you need to know about my life. I'm good at what I do. And so that matters. I will help my people no matter the cost.
What's your story? How is an elf invited to the Empress's ball as an ambassador?
Empress Celine and I have history. There was a time when I put my spies at her disposal. She knows my qualifications. We had a falling out. Now we are negotiating to determine whether I return to her side in the war.
What do you mean, we had a falling out?
She betrayed me. Turned me over to the guards on a trumped-up charge to save her political reputation. It wasn't personal. It's the game. That's how all Orlesians justify these things to themselves. It wouldn't do to let the court know she had an elven friend.
If she doesn't win you back to her side, what do you intend to do?
I have contingency plans. I'm not a child putting all my hopes on a single ball. This evening gives me access to Duke Gaspard. He's challenging. Not as progressive or persuadable as his cousin. But with time and sufficient blackmail, he might work with us.
I'm surprised you'd admit that, considering the circumstances.
I know it's incriminating. Few harbor more resentment against Celine than I. But if she died after inviting me here, the court would certainly pin her death on me. An elf assassinating the Empress? Alienages across Orlais, across all Thedas, would be purged. That cannot happen.
I've been told you were romantically involved with the Empress.
I didn't take you for a gossip monger, Inquisitor. I suppose your spies have already briefed you, so there's no point in pretending. Yes, Celine and I were lovers once, but we've gone our separate ways now.
I want to know more about the peace talks. What can you tell me about Celine and Gaspard?
Gaspard is a warmonger. He served in the war against Ferelden and fought a dozen skirmishes on the Navarran border. He's a simple man. Simple men aren't hard to manipulate. Celine is the voice of reason in the Empire, but reason is cautious. Reason looks for compromise. Reason doesn't choose radical change, however sorely it may be needed.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor.
Love our court intrigue. I'm gonna put a stop to all of it. No more court intrigue. No more French.
The Duchess has asked us to serve more of the ice wing.
I shall purge Thedas of their leaf. They have no rights. Huh. My court approval is too high. Alright, we can continue. Cassandra?
Are we ready to move out?
You don't seem to care much.
Orlesians pretend their petty squabbles are a game. Yes, let us treat murder, corruption, and deceit as delightful amusements. How wonderful. We are here to save Empress Celine, and it galls me. Why does she merit our protection? The Empire would be better off without her. Gaspard is the leader Orlais needs in this crisis.
You support the civil war?
Of course not. Chaos is what Corypheus wants, and we must oppose him. Were it up to me, however, I would let Celine fall and Gaspard take the throne. He would see the true threat, not spend his time throwing balls and writing letters.
Have you witnessed anything noteworthy?
Nothing yet. I will let you know.
Stay alert. We don't know where the enemy is hiding.
I'll be watching for trouble. The sooner we leave this place, the better.
Fabulous. I forget where eavesdropping that I missed. Oh, Mick. Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing the, I think, the other half of this quest.
The Duchess has asked us to serve more of the ice wing.
Gaspard is wasting his time. Nothing he does could win over the Council of Heralds now.
He should have considered that before threatening to burn them all in their homes.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Duke Germain? His own uncle.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council.
Inquisitor Lavellon, is there something I can do for you? I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
What exactly does a court historian do?
I am responsible for the historical records of the court. I maintain our library and record all official proceedings.
Are you here to chronicle the events of the evening for posterity?
Oh yes, this is a momentous occasion. The first meeting between the Grand Duke and Her Majesty since the war began. Even if,
look at those people. They're so
the talks
static.
should fail, it is an important moment in the history of the Empire.
Good evening, Lady Marcelette.
Another time, perhaps.
Did everything. Open that.
Doesn't look like negotiations are going well.
Everything there.
Gaspard is wasting his
Has
time.
anyone seen Lucien?
Nothing he does.
I guess there's nothing else for me to leave. Yeah. Go talk to Varric though. On the other side over here. Okay, so next thing we are going to be doing, going into order. And we will do that next time. Okay. And hopefully next time, starting on this game freshly on my PC, rather than at the end of the day, after already having played it earlier. My PC work properly next time. Otherwise, we might just go static. Yeah, anyway. Let's spin over. Well, bam. Huh. Everyone enjoyed our little bit plot story. We got to see Morgan again. We got to do a little bit of flirting. We got to see some French intrigue. And then we shall decide the fate of Orlais next time. And hopefully, I don't know if I may stream to question mark after. It depends. Don't hold your breath for it. Probably not. But hopefully I'll be able to pop in for, I don't know, maybe I'll go for next, like, Friday. Maybe. What do you think? I'll see. Happy birthday again, Pixel. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, day, morning, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you all next time. Okay? Bye. 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 Bye.